Hey guys, Captain Cook here. Just want to share a little something with you. What you're looking at on the table right here, this is 90 years worth of fishing tackle. 90 years worth of fishing tackle. This actually belonged to my stepfather, George Hodges. He passed away in 2016, but was an avid fisherman up until the day he died. A lot of stuff here, a lot of stuff, and it's not everything, you know, old lures and stuff he said he had, old wooden lures and stuff like that. You know, he said, you know, somebody broke into his car, trunk of his car, and stole a lot of his stuff. So this is a culmination of 90 years. You know, it's not a whole lot, but 90 years it took him to, you know, to collect this stuff. And there's a lot of cool stuff here. These have not been messed with. I mean, they have not been taken down since he died. And, you know, just, you know, beetle spins and hula poppers and jitterbugs and rebel plugs, you know, crawdads. A lot of great stuff, and stuff that you know, I've got to probably give him the credit for getting me into fishing. And he was a avid freshwater fisherman, but also he did a lot of saltwater fishing. And his tales and stories were just something that I grew up on. And you know, there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of good stuff here, a lot of good stuff. You know, there's nothing, these brand new lures and stuff that's coming out. No, there's none of that here. All this is old stuff, very old stuff. Very old lures. Just some good stuff. One of the best things he ever turned me on to, as far as freshwater fishing, was this thing right here. This frog right here. I caught a lot of bass on this particular frog. Crankbaits. Oh, everything just all tangled up. Crankbaits. I'm even gonna try to get that undone. One of his favorite topwater plugs was this baby right here, hula popper. You guys know a hula popper. But a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. And 90 years, you know, corporate worms and these little frogs here. Storm, these hadn't even been opened yet. Wild eye swimming shads and some more worms and hooks. It's just tackle boxes, you know, full of stuff. Tackle boxes full of stuff. This one here is not as packed as the rest of them. You know, he's got mice. I don't know if you ever caught any fish on this thing. They hooked up here. Bass Pro Shops. Don't know if you ever caught anything on that or not. A lot of stuff. I mean, just so much stuff. And like I said, he passed away back in 2016. And this is not all the stuff. I have more stuff. His rods and reels, his ultralight tackle, his brim busters. You know, I have all that stuff, and I'm very proud to have it. Very proud. And he knew, you know, there's just so much. Another hula popper. He loved hula poppers. And there's just so much stuff that he accumulated, and I wish I had his old lures. He had wooden lures. You know, he was born in 1926. You know, he had some good stuff, right? But just so many worms, salamanders, There's so many things. Bullet weights for worms. Another spoon. And this spoon here is good for, not just freshwater. That spoon is excellent for saltwater. I guarantee you I could take that spoon out right there and catch king mackerel, Spanish mackerel, like there's no tomorrow. More worms, weights, split shot weights. He loved fishing, and he was, little box here with nothing but hooks, and he was proud of what he had gained through the years. 90 years, and this is the culmination of 90 years right here in this little spot right here. It's crazy, isn't it? One cool thing I did find of his, I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these before. This is a Shakespeare, number 1837, model GD, and this is a automatic reel called True Art. And how these things work are, you can fly fish with them. There's so many things you can do with them. But see if I can get some line out here and show you how this thing works. Alright, so here's how it works. So you can see you can mount it to a fly rod, and so we'll send line out. Alright, we're going to send some line out with that baby. Just like you're fly fishing. Alright, and the cool thing about it is, you got this mounted under here. You got your finger on it like this. Takes the line right back in automatically. So when you're fishing, when you're flying, you're stripping line off, stripping line off, stripping line off, and automatically you get a fish on, you got line in, and you can automatically feed it right back on. This thing is pretty cool. This is very old, it's in good condition, works great. And he had this thing a long time. This is I think from mid-40s probably, and it's in great condition. It works very good. But guys, that's what I got. I just want to show you guys what 90 years of freshwater tackle looks like. And there's nothing new here, because I can guarantee you everything in here is over 20 years old. I can guarantee you that without a doubt. It's over 20 years old. But I'm lucky to have this, and I will cherish it. I don't do a lot of freshwater fishing, but I'll never get rid of any of this. I cherish it very much. And like I said, he was a die-hard fisherman until the day he died. He loved it, and I loved his stories, and grew up with him and fished with him, and saw the great catches he'd made, in his life. And I'm just very proud to have it. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for this. I say a tribute to my stepfather, and his fishing is what it is. All right, guys, thanks very much for joining me. This is Captain Cook. We're signing out.